Greetings everyone, and Great here from another Age of Empires free replay. So on the north side as the Red Mexico, we have TFL. So on the south side as the Blue Russians, we have jatsoddball, I think. When it comes to natives on this map, we do have the House of Oldenburg, which can give you a rural huntsman, a villager alternative for collecting up food, and the House of Witten, which can't give an Age 2 fort. Also acts as Trabants and Saxon Courtiers. And I just remember as well, the other one, the Northern Musketeer, is a sole food-based native. One of the better natives, in my opinion, just being solely based food. No deck selected, no deck selected. For the Explorer, or for the General, we have Vincent R. Ragan. That could be randomly generated. I think it is. And for the Russian, we have Karskatan Govsdev. Probably butchered that as well. Probably is randomly generated name as well. Trading post going on up. Still no deck selected. Still no deck selected. Local doggos being gunned down by the Russian. Was a small scow. And for the Mexicans, we do have a deck selected called FI. We do have Hacienda plus 2 villagers. Commandant improves your Mexican general and padre in combat. Independence movements. Revolutions are definitely going to go over revolution at this point in time. Revolutions are in return to Mexico are cheaper. And cathedral construction, settlers, coin, saltieros, Perstitos. Here's your general constructed outpost and an extra fort. Fort. And Lonquinco Cuirassiers give you French Cuirassiers. And able to be trained to build a fort. Renegade Comanches give you Comanche Horse Archers and adds villager damage, anti-villager damage. Hordes of Wood, San Balas Battalion, Liberty Dragoon Regiment, Los Colorados Battalion, Man of Destiny. Your general now boosts morale and like the inspiring flag. And heavy cannon factory. Spanish sympathizers ship a number of powerful Garatistas. Still can't pronounce any name in this game, and also means trained to forts and mine allies. And now it's going for the independence movements. It's going to revolt relatively soon. We got the Floxkala being selected as well, and the Russians have 1v1 rush. So he's going to. So we got a revolution and a versus a rush. We got wood trickle, economic theory, food, wood, coin, Streltsy, Cossacks, more Cossacks. Hula Arms Foundry delivers 2 grenadiers and 1 artillery foundry wagon. Fencing school, wood coin, Streltsy, combat, Arpagenics, cavalry combat, cavalry archers, falconets, Iron Manchurian cavalry archers, ×2 Zara cannon, and ships 1 Imperial Great Bombard, and reduce the cost of artillery upgrades. Oh, you get a Great Bombard as the Russians. It's also Imperial, not just so it is age 5. Costs 200 coin. That's actually pretty cheap. Astronomization ships a fort to your town, allowing you to construct a mighty fort. Permits you have an extra fort. And also increase the number. Let's build work rate for outposts. So allows your explorer to build outposts. Ships a factory wagon to your town, while you construct a powerful factory and factories. So this should allow the explorer to build both forts and outposts. Maybe it means blockhouse. Not exactly sure. The Russians aging up with the Logistician, Floxcala has been researched, which does give me access to the Floxcala textiles, giving 2 villagers per one. Has gone for Central America and has a number of cards here. Good amount of shipment of resources or frontier defenses. He still retains his villagers, but this will give him some more villagers as well. Let's see, we also have the Natives Embassy, Our Lady of Assumption, Santa Maria's Fire, Salvadorian Coffee, and Castros. Research. Scuttling ships. And eventually get a monitor, but that's not going to be possible on the ice map. Culverins can get infinite falconets, going for the 3 blockhouse wagons and give them basic upgrades. Ultralight tactics, giving 500 food, destroys buildings, grant you food, including your own, so you can destroy your own buildings apparently for food apparently, or yep. Not sure how that works. Can you delete them, get food? Either way, we've got a number of blockhouses here. This map has a large amount of ice in the middle of the field. I don't think that's actually buildable. But the Russians have quite a bit of force here. Good number of recruits and Cossacks. Not much army around here. And it looks like he revolted, but he's going to dig in. He's not being aggressive. Doesn't get filibusters. More recruits not being employed field. Cossacks push forward. The outpost wagons, they'll upgrade an outpost wagon spell, so they do 45 damage with the same multiplier. So that will make it so they do, what, 62 damage per shot against cavalry, barring their range resist. So these Cossacks can't really stay around too long around these outposts. And we do have a number of grenadiers here as well. He must have gotten the Grenadier Foundry shipment. Yes, he did. Bring some more forces here. He's starting to push on his way forward. Villagers getting hit, so the Cossacks will find opportunity. He does bring in some revolutionaries engaged. There are musketeer variant. Revolutionaries only cost food, which is pretty handy. The outpost is taking some shots. The Cossacks move around. They're getting whittled down by these outposts. These outposts will go down. Revolutionaries push forward. They are a musketeer variant. They're doing 18 damage. Have 150 health versus the recruits. Have 120 health, 18 damage as well. So looks like and also a bit of bonus damage was at range against the cavalry, which would be useful against those Cossacks, but overall they are better than recruits, but recruits are of course cheaper. And Schultz will do bonus damage versus them, and they're also cheaper. Now we got another round of Streltsy now being brought up by the Russians. Jimef would being brought in. And now put out a line of walls there. Some of these boats are a little bit exposed. The Hacienda's taking some fire. Has one cow working it. The general's falling back, so the villagers take some hits there. Cossacks moving around over here. Sizable force here, but Streltsy are relatively, they're cheap for a reason. Maybe bringing a shipment of Streltsy wouldn't be half bad if he really wants to try to knock his opponent out. He's now bringing a group of Porshicks, junior officers, and infantry of large attack. The Russian still age 2, has plenty of food to age up, just needs a lot more gold. Here comes a Streltsy shipment. and does cancel the Schultze shipment. The cow does escape. The cow is not fully fattened, but could be eaten. I think he's fine. The Central American players eyeing to return to Mexico. Just a hunch though. Some of these villagers make a hit. He does have a couple revolutionaries here, nothing too significant. Does take out one of the Cossacks. Actually, there's actually a pair of villagers inside this outpost. A little oversight. He has 7 idle villagers at the moment. Trade post will go down. And now he's returning to Mexico. We should give him age 4 as well. Is he going to grab any of these shipments before? These ones will probably not stay with him, if I remember correctly, though these ones may stay with him, not so sure. But he won't be able to send him Chipotle tactics. Cathedral going on up. Yes, though, again, got a nice little fort there. Some villagers still idle. 2 out of 24. Got a little bit more now. The Russian player has 32 villagers at the moment. Going for more recruits. Going for stagecoach on this side of the map. Got 3 outposts here. His opponent must have an idea. He's going to return to Mexico. And now he's back in Mexico, going for the Los Colorados battalion, getting some soldados and a falconet. Soldados are a pretty heavy musketeer. They are 2 population musketeer. Has a couple revolutionaries still here, trying to go for a market. Got good other recruits. His opponent pop cap as well. Doesn't have enough coin for the mine allies. So they'll probably be. They would be guard mines, not industrial mines, or veteran mines, I should say, not guard. There's the Los Colorados battalion. Soldados are ×2 musketeer. Falconet setting up, which will be very powerful as well. Just going to try to focus on the falconet. Falconet's taking some hits. Grenadiers getting some shots there. Porchniks are a halberdier variant. They're cheap as well. Falconet does go down. Soldados gain some great damage there. Revolution or attack one's also just bashing guys' heads in. Sounds like it's taking quite a bit of damage here. Schultze are not good at torching. They have 7 torch damage. I think all the expensive units for torching down are. Yeah, looks like the Mexican will hold. Got another round here. These guys do have okay siege damage, not great for halberdiers or pikemen. Soldado's not engaging. He's trying to recover the town center now. Pushes his way forward. He's getting gunned down. The soldados are very high quality. We now do have visit the 7 houses. Not sure what visit the 7 houses did. And the Mexican player has held. It looks like may have gotten some books. That's what happens when you go from revolution. You go and you return to Mexico, you get to age 4. He now has enough shipment. Maybe he can go for heavy cannon. Heavy cannon against somebody in age 2 will be very powerful. Or, yeah, he can't really build factories on the outside. It's maybe a little bit too unsafe, though he did do a good amount of damage there. More Satieros, Soldados, which are a skirmisher. He didn't need a whole lot of food, he just needed enough. And but he was successful. He has 3 shipments available, no housing, so maybe it is a good idea to go for the 2, well, at least the 1 factory. He has, yeah, resource crate wouldn't be bad, the wood. You now have the cathedral here, which has massive AoE of healing. Frontiersman, improve his villagers' health. Azar's now pushing away forward over here. War Chief, not War Chief, Explorer does go down. Blue's trying to push forward and trying to torch on the Town Center once again. He has repaired quite a bit. He is pushed forward the assault those and push back these forces. This small force can engage the Cossacks. He has more assault those here. Assaulted those. How do you pronounce any of these in this game? This Town Center may go down. He still has outposts here for shipping location. Heavy cannon would be very useful. I also got some huge cores of wood, so he has plenty of wood to rebuild his town center. Lack of villagers is a bit of a problem. All 18 villagers inside the town center now. Town center taking very close to death, but it's not high torch unit. And Town Center will live with 214 health. And there's the repair. Now heavy cannon being employed in the field, which would be very useful. Going for the Sanbal's battalion. Heavy cannon will make a huge difference next engagement. He does have an opening to get them out. I would still say a factory right now to get him some resources would be good. At the current rate, a fort wouldn't be half bad either. He does have some insurgents here. Insurgents are a dirt cheap pikemen that also only cost food. Here comes another group there. He does have some heavy cannon there. So heavy cannon should be able to annihilate this composition. Yeah, it just took out half of this army right there. And there goes the other half. More recruits being put on the field. They have 120 health. The AoE effect from the bombards can annihilate formations of them. And there goes another line of them. Not a single one threw a torch there. Oh, what out here? Grenades? Oh, looks like, yeah, these guys torching down. And I think the Russian player back of the game. Very interesting game. This is Angrade saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.